Welcome to fifth lecture of graph and function in IT Math series, and today we will go with trigonometric functions. Now we come to domain of trigonometric function, and we have to learn 3 points today. First, graph of trigonometric functions. Second, inequalities of trigonometric function, and the outcome of inequalities is domain of trigonometric functions. So 3 points: graph, inequality, then domain. Okay. First of all, let's see this one. I hope you all know domain and range of trigonometric function, or called T-ratio functions, and their period. Hopefully you know all of them. I start with graph. I start with what? I start with graph of function. First of all, take the graph of y is equal to sin x. Graph of y is equal to sin x. You are well known to sin x. You are well known to trigonometry. You know the quadrant rule. You know the formula of compound angle, transformation, multiple, submultiple. Means you know the basics of trigonometry. Now come to this. How to draw the graph of sine function? Sin x. I will draw graph in interval 0 to 2 pi. We know sin 0, 0, sin pi by 2, 1, sin pi is 0, sin 3 pi by 2 is minus 1, and sin 2 pi is 0. So graph of sine starts from 0, origin, and pi by 2 reaches to 1, is increasing, then it decreases to up to pi 0, again decreases 3 pi by 2 and increases to 2 pi. This is the graph. Increasing from 0 to 1, in 0 to pi by 2 increases from 0 to 1, in pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 decreases from 1 to minus 1, and then again increases from minus 1 to 1. This is the graph. For any graph, you keep some points in mind. The interval in which increasing, the interval in which decreasing, and where it cuts the axis. It cuts the axis as 0, pi and 2 pi, 0, pi and 2 pi. Now, this is the graph of sin x. If we go for the graph of sin x, this will be like this. This is in 0 to 2 pi. What we have done here. After that, this is in 2 pi to 4 pi. This is again like this, 2 pi to 4 pi. After that, it's what? It's again 4 pi to 6 pi. It's like this, 4 pi to 6 pi. You can move back also. This is 0 to minus 2 pi. So, if you go, the highest value is what? 1. The lowest value is what? Minus 1. This is y is equal to 1. This is y is equal to minus 1. So what is the range? The range is minus 1 to 1. Values of y. What is domain? Domain. We can increase this graph up to infinity right side and minus infinity left side. So this is general graph of general sin x. But this is the graph of sin x is 0 to 2 pi. Since value of x can be taken from minus infinity to infinity, we can increase the graph up to infinity and from left side up to minus infinity. So domain is minus infinity to infinity and range is minus 1 to 1. I will not draw the graph in this way. This you can say y is equal to sin x, x belongs to 0 to 2 pi. For this graph, function is 0 to 2 pi, and this is y is equal to sin x. You can say x belongs to r. You can increase graph and to up to infinity and minus infinity. So this is the graph of sin x. But graph of any trigonometric function is important in 0 to 2 pi. 0 to 2 pi. Now come to graph of y is equal to cos x. Come to graph of y is equal to cos x. Again in 0 to 2 pi. How we draw the graph? Cos 0 is 1. So it starts from 1. Cos pi by 2 is 0. It decreases to 0. Cos pi is what? Cos pi is minus 1. Cos 3 pi by 2 again is what? 0, and cos 2 pi is what? 1. So this graph decreases here like this. You know it, I know. This is the graph. Minimum value minus 1, maximum value plus 1, so is heaven. And again this graph can be taken along this way. This is general graph of cos x. This is general graph of cos x. This is 0, this is 2 pi, this is 4 pi. If you go through here, this is minus 2 pi and so on. It starts from 0. Decreases in 0 to pi and increases in pi to 2 pi. Graph of cos x. So this is the graph of cos x. Now, let's come to graph of tan x. Graph of tan x. Though period of tan x is pi, I will draw the graph in 0 to 2 pi. So, if you want to copy. Now I come to graph of tan x. What is the graph of tan x? What is the graph of tan x? Now, come to graph of y is equal to tan x. In this interval, but here x cannot be equal to pi by 2 and you can say 3 pi by 2. What is the graph of tan x? Let's draw the graph of tan x. Now, first of all, we will draw to a straight line parallel to this is pi by 2, this is pi, this is 3 pi by 2 and this is 2 pi. Since tan x is not defined at this value, we draw line parallel to what? Y-axis. We draw line parallel to what? Y-axis. These lines are called actually what? These lines are actually called asymptotes. Asymptotes. No. I will deal asymptotes in application of derivative. What is the value of tan 0? 0. So it starts with 0. At pi by 4 it is 1. At pi by 6 it is root 3. And it is increasing up to infinity. In first quadrant this is positive, so is the graph. In second quadrant tan x is negative. You know pi by 2 to pi is second quadrant. Pi by 2 to pi is second quadrant. So in second quadrant it starts from minus infinity and again increases up to 0 since tan pi is 0. In third quadrant tan x is positive. So graph will be like this. Do not touch this line. Appear to touch this line but do not touch this line. Actually it appears when we increase these two lines they will meet, or say roughly they meet at infinity. In fourth quadrant graph of tan x is what? Graph of tan x is value of tan x is negative. So graph increases from minus infinity to 0. You can write one line. Graph of tan x is increasing, or graph of tan x always increases. Graph of tan x always increases in its domain of definition. Domain of definition is where it defined. This is the graph of tan x. You must know some points about tan x. What is tan pi by 2? This is not defined. Tan pi by 2 is not defined. Why do we say tan pi by 2 is infinity? Actually, you can say tan pi by 2 minus is plus infinity and tan pi by 2 plus is minus infinity. Where are these points on the graph? What does pi by 2 minus and pi by 2 plus means? This is actually limiting value. Pi by 2 minus means just before pi by 2. So just before pi by 2, if you can see the graph, this goes to what? This goes to actually y-axis plus infinity. So this point you can say pi by 2 minus, and point just after this you can say pi by 2 plus. So at pi by 2 plus you can see graph is graph is minus in goes to minus infinity. Why plus infinity? Why minus infinity? It depends upon quadrant. Pi by 2 minus lies in first quadrant, so this goes to plus infinity. Pi by 2 plus lies in second quadrant, so it goes up to minus infinity. Similarly, you can see this point is 3 pi by 2 minus, and tan 3 pi by 2 minus, this goes up to plus infinity. And after 3 pi by 2, this is 3 pi by 2 plus. At this point, this 3 pi by 2 plus. This is 3 pi by 2 plus. Means this goes. I hope you know 1 minus 1 plus. 1 plus means point is just like point. Roughly we can say. Actually, limiting case, 1 minus means what? 0.99. You can imagine roughly. You can imagine roughly. 1 minus. 1 plus and 1 minus. Pi by 2 plus pi by 2 minus. That we have to keep about graph of tan x. Now about period. Actually, sin 2 pi plus x is sin x. Cos 2 pi plus x is cos x. We cannot get a smaller value than 2 pi for which this repeats. But in case of tan 2 pi plus is also tan x. But here we get a smaller value. Tan pi plus x is also tan x. So for domain, for period, we take a smaller value. So is the period. Period means minimum value after which the value of function repeats. No? This is a graph of what? This is a graph of I said tan x. Now come to graph of y is equal to cot x. Y is equal to cot x. Next one is graph of y is equal to cot x. Graph of y is equal to cot x. You can say 0 less than x less than 2 pi and x is also not equal to pi. Here sign of equality is not taken. At which point? At 0. Graph at cot 0 not defined. At pi. Cot pi not defined. At 2 pi. Cot 2 pi not defined. Cot pi by 2 is what? Cot pi by 2 is 0. So graph of cot x in first quadrant decreases. Decreases from where? From infinity to 0. Again decreases. This way. Now this graph repeats in third quadrant. This is the third quadrant. In third quadrant, it's again decreases from infinity to 0, and in fourth quadrant decreases from 0. This is the graph of what? This is the graph of cot x. You can say cot 0 plus is plus infinity, and cot pi minus is minus infinity. This point is 0 plus, just after 0 plus infinity. This point is pi minus, just before pi minus infinity. You can also say cot pi plus is plus infinity, because pi plus comes in third quadrant, and third quadrant cot is positive, so goes to plus infinity. And you can say cot 2 pi minus, this is in fourth quadrant minus infinity. And you can also write cot is not defined at 0 pi, 2 pi, and actually this is not defined at what? N pi. You can also write cot x is always decreasing. It is the domain of definition. This is always decreasing function. This is graph of what? This is graph of cot x. Now, let me come to graph of what? Come to graph of sec x. Graph of sec x. This is the graph of sec x. You can take from 0 to 2 pi, but again, it cannot be equal to odd multiple of pi by 2. This is odd multiple of pi by 2. Between 0 to 2 pi, it is pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2. After that 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2 and so on like this. Can you say why domain of tan x and sec x are same? Can you say why domain of tan x and sec x are same? Yes, it's because tan x is sin x by cos x and sec x is 1 by cos x. Means denominator of both contains cos x. Denominator of both tan x and sec x contains cos x. And whenever cos x is 0, it is not defined, so is the domain. Similar in the case of cot x and cosec x. Cot x is cos x by sin x, cos x is 1 by sin x. So whenever sine is 0, they are not defined, sine 0 is n phi. So is the case. Now come to graph of what? Come to graph of sec x. Graph of sin x and cos x are continuous graph. But after that we are getting discontinuous graph. We are getting discontinuous graph. Now come to this. First of all, I would like to make asymptotes. This is at pi by 2. Now this is at 3 pi by 2. This point is pi and this point is 2 pi. I will also draw two more lines. This is actually y is equal to 1. You can take this as 0, 1. And this is what? This is actually y is equal to minus 1. You can take this as 0, minus 1. Graph of sec x. You can see value of sec x either 1 to infinity means greater than this one, and minus infinity to minus 1 means below this one. Either above this one or below this one. This is the point. Sec x is not defined at which point? Sec x is not defined at pi by 2. So first of all you have to decide what is sec pi by 2 plus minus what is sec pi by 2 plus. You have to also decide what is, you can say, sec 3 pi by 2 minus, and what is, you can say, sec 3 pi by 2 plus. It's either plus infinity or minus infinity depending upon quadrant. Since in first quadrant pi by 2 minus less than pi by 2 is in first quadrant, this is plus infinity. Pi by 2 plus in second quadrant. In second quadrant cos and sec are negative, so minus infinity. You can see 3 pi by 2 minus, this is in third quadrant. In third quadrant tan is positive, cos and sec are negative, so this is minus infinity. 3 pi by 2 plus is in fourth quadrant. 3 pi by 2 plus is in what? Fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant cos and sec are positive, so plus infinity. Now you can draw the graph. 0 to 1. Sec 0 is 1. So we start graph, and since sec x is positive in first quadrant, this portion is in first quadrant, so increase it to this. Now come to this one. This is in second quadrant. In second quadrant sec pi by 2 plus is minus infinity. So graph starts from here, and you also know sec pi is minus 1. So this will be increasing like this. In third quadrant you can see sec 3 pi by 2 minus is minus infinity. So it decreases from this. And in fourth quadrant, actually this is plus infinity. You will see that the point where tan x, cot x, secant and cosec x are not defined, the points where tan x, cot x, secant and cosec x are not defined, in the neighborhood of these points, actually I can say pi by 2 minus and pi by 2 plus as neighborhood of pi by 2. In the neighborhood of those points, value either approaches to, it's better to say, value either approaches to plus infinity or minus infinity, depending upon the quadrant rule. If that we decide with the help of what quadrant rule. But it's better to you practice graph again and again. You must know these all 6 graphs. That is very important in coming section. Okay, graph of sec x. Now finally I come to graph of cosec x. Finally I come to graph of what? If you want to write, you can write. Pause and write. Graph of cosec x 0 to 2 pi, x also not equal to pi, not defined at n pi. Now let me do one more point in this graph of sec x. Actually if you want to, if you draw graph of cos x here, sometimes you get figure like this. That I am doing sec x, not in cosec x. You will get like this. This is very interesting. Why interesting? Actually this is reciprocal. I say reciprocal of sec x. So, and you can see this is reciprocal of sec x. This is what? This is graph of what? Cos x. This is what? This is graph of cos x. Be careful. What we get? We get graph of cos x lies between -1 and 1. And due to reciprocal property, graph of sec x does not lie between -1 and 1. You can see this is what? This is sec x. This is graph of what? Sec x. This portion is what? Sec x. Now let me move to graph of cosec x. Let me move to graph of cosec x. Okay. Let me erase. Graph of cosec x. How? Cosec x. What are asymptotes? What are asymptotes? This is 0. You can say x is equal to pi. These are asymptotes. X is equal to pi and x is equal to 2 pi. Like sec x, its value lies above y is equal to 1, or graph lies below y is equal to what? Y is equal to -1. 0 minus 1. Now, we start from what? What is cosec 0 plus? Cosec 0 is not defined, so its value is either plus infinity or minus infinity. But since cosec 0 plus lies in first quadrant, so this is plus infinity. What is cosec pi minus? Pi minus again lies in the second quadrant, and in second quadrant sine and cosec are. In second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive. So again plus infinity. Graph will be like this. Now you see, and pi by 2 it is 1. So infinity to this and this to this. Very easy. Likewise, you can say in third and fourth quadrant. In third and quadrant, the sine and cosec are negative. So graph will be like this. This you can also say at pi by 2 this is 1, at 3 pi by 2 this is -1, and at you say cosec pi plus this is minus infinity, or cosec 2 pi minus this is again what? Minus infinity. This is the graph of cosec x. Now, what you have to do, you have to keep in practice always this graph. This will touch at x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1. You must know this graph. When I say chord x or graph of chord x, let me erase, first of all let me pause and write, and let me erase this one. In all figure write x axis and y axis. I may not write in some of the figures x axis, y axis, horizon. When I say what is the graph of chord x, so this is chord x. You have to practice like this, 0 pi 2 pi. When I say what is the graph of sec x, you have to practice. Actually not defined at what? Pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2. What is the graph? This is first quadrant. Above y is equal to 1. This. That you have to practice. You have to learn. Graph. Where increases, where decreases, that we will do according to situation. Now, 6 fundamental graph. Now come to this. Come to inequalities. Trigonometric inequalities. I think these are not needed now. Let me erase this one. These are not needed now. You must keep you must try to keep domain, range, graph and period together. Concept of domain, range, graph and period must be kept together in mind. Now inequality. Let me do with some question. I will start with solve. This is the first question. Solve. Sin x greater than equal to 1 by 2. How to do this? Sin x greater than equal to 1 by 2. Simple one. Sin x greater than equal to 1 by 2. Now, what we do? It's better to go on graph. You can see. This is graph of sin x, or let me bigger graph. This is the graph of sin x. 0, pi, 2 pi. This is 1 by 2. Now, draw a line here. This line is y is equal to 1 by 2. Actually, equality exists at what? 1 by 2. What are these points? First of all, you have to know this is pi by 6 and this is 5 pi by 6. I have told earlier, you must be champion of quadrant rule. Sin x is equal to 1 by 2 occurs at what? Sin x is equal to 1 by 2 occurs at sin x is equal to 1 by 2 occurs at pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6. So for solution, corresponding roots sin x is equal to 1 by 2 implies x is equal to pi by 6, 5 pi by 6. First and second quadrant, we are taking 0 to pi by 2. Now see the graph. This portion is greater than 1. This portion, sin x is greater than equal to 1 by 2. Actually, graph of sin x goes up to 1 and below to what? Below to minus 1. This portion you can say in this portion sin x is greater than equal to 1 by 2. Where this portion lies? From graph. Now see, from graph we can say sin x is greater than equal to 1 by 2 implies pi by 6 less than equal to x less than equal to 5 pi by 6. From graph we can say. So therefore in general we have to add 2 and pi both sides. Why 2 and pi? Because period of sin x is 2 pi. In general its solution is you can say 2 and pi plus pi by 6 less than equal to x less than equal to 2 and pi plus 5 pi by 6. So is the solution of this question. Sometimes you can also analyze this as. Sometimes you can also analyze this as. Sometimes we do. I might do some questions. Actually start from here, move in anti-clockwise direction. This is pi by 6 because sin pi by 6 is what? 1 by 2. This is 5 pi by 6 because sin pi 5 pi by 6 is what? 1 by 2. You can say sin 0 is 0, sin pi by 6 is 1 by 2, it moves 0 to 1 by 2, so it's less than 1 by 2. At this portion this is greater than 1 by 2. This moves from what? This moves you can say from 1 by 2 to 0. Sin pi by 6 1 by 2 0 and this is negative not positive. Sometimes we also like that, but many times I use this. I like this one, but you can also go through this. How? Take one rotation, start from 0, you know sin 0 is 0, sin pi by 6 is 1 by 2. So this is between 0 and 1 by 2. So this at this portion this is less than 1 by 2. Sin pi by 2, sin pi by 6 is 1 and sin pi by 6 is what? Sin pi by 6 is 1 by 2 and sin pi by 2 is what? 1. This is actually pi by 2. So this is greater than 1 and decided this way. But I come to next one. The question is now next one very much related to this. Now solve sin x less than 1 by 2. Sin 1 less than 1 by 2. Now see, you can see this is same. Now this time we have to take this one. If go through this, take this one less than 1 by 2. If go through this, we have to take this one. This one. This portion sin x less than equal to 1 by 2. This portion sin x less than equal to 1 by 2. Now, what can we see from graph? What can we see from graph? Either from this or from this. From graph, sin x less than 1 by 2 implies what? This lies from 0 to pi by 6. 0 to pi by 6, this portion lies below 1 by 2. Or you can see from 5 pi by 6 to 2 pi. From 5 pi by 6 to 2 pi. This is what? This is actually 5 pi by 6 to 2 pi. This again lies below the line y is equal to 1 by 2. So this is less than 1 by 2. And you can see here 0 to pi by 6. Actually this portion less than 1 by 2, from here to here, greater than 1 by 2, then 5 pi by 6 was in what? 2 pi. We cannot write 5 pi by 6 is 2 pi. Whenever we have to take this case, whenever we have to take this, we always start from this. You cannot write like this. This has no meaning. This has no meaning. This has no meaning. Here lesser and here greater, no meaning. Always write 0 to pi by 6 and so on. Now, what is the main problem with trigonometric inequalities? Answer can be written in many ways. Here you have to add 2n pi to get general solution. Add 2n pi. Adding 2n pi, what is the general solution is what? Let me write. General solution is what? When we add 2n pi less than x less than 2n pi plus pi by 6 or 2n pi plus 5 pi by 6 less than x less than 2n pi plus 2 pi. So is the general solution is. Now, there are many ways. Since this breaks into different part, I will take another way. See why? Why? Second method. This is important and this is important. Actually, what we do, we extend the graph. What we do, let me use blueprint. What we do, we extend the graph. Now, after that, this graph reaches to this one. What is this point? Obviously, this point is actually 2 pi plus pi by 6. The next value at which sin x is 1 by 2 is what? 2 pi plus pi by 6 means 13 pi by 6. Now, I will not take this one, and instead of this, I will take this one. Instead of this, I will take what? This one. And write the solution as 5 pi by 6 less than x less than 13 pi by 6. Now, we can write it in one single step. Actually, replace this by this. So, now, this is from 5 pi by 6 to what? 7 pi by 6. What is general solution? General solution you can say 2n pi plus 5 pi by 6 less than x less than 2n pi plus 13 pi by 6. Now, there is one more method. Let me do. There is one more method. Let me erase this one. If you want to write, you can write. And pause and write. Let me erase this one for third method. Actually, what we do in third method, instead of proceeding, let me make a new figure for third method. This is the actual case. This is actually your y is equal to 1 by 2. This value is pi by 6 and this value is what? 5 pi by 6. This is 2 pi. What we do in third case, in second case we proceed from right. In third case we proceed from left. We proceed from where? We proceed from left. This is from here to here. If you find this is minus 7 pi by 6, or if you want to go straight, subtract 2 pi from this. Subtract 2 pi from this. Now, you can see from here to here, what is this? From here to here, what is this? This is below line y is equal to 1 by 2. So, what will be the third method? Third method suggests that instead of this, now we are taking this. Actually, this portion shifts here. So what do we do? Actually, this portion shifts here. What do? We will say that sin x less than 1 by 2 implies minus 7 pi by 6 less than x less than what? Pi by 6. So what is general solution? General solution is what? General solution is, we can say 2n pi minus 7 pi by 6 less than x less than what? 2n pi plus pi by 6. Normally this is written. Normally we shift towards left. When answer breaks in two parts as in method 1, normally we shift to left. Normally we shift to left, or you can also say fourth method. These are methods. Go through all methods and what you think is better, you can do this. We go through this. This is what? This is pi by 6. This is what? 5 pi by 6. For 1 by 2 we have to take this portion. We have to take this portion. Since we cannot go from here to here, what we do? We subtract 2 pi from here to get minus 7 pi by 6. That you can do. And now from minus 7 pi by 6 to 0 and pi by 6 is the solution. This is same as this. We get minus 7 pi by 6 of here as follows. How we get 13 pi by 6 here? Adding 2 pi in it. How we get minus 7 pi by 6 here? Subtracting 2 pi from it. That you can also do. I always prefer graph method. This method or this method. Because when you have command on this, you can see inequality in more. You can see inequality in more beautiful way. This point you will get many times. If question is twisted, it will make your work easy. This is the way. Sin x. Now, let me move to one more question. Let me move to one more question on this. The question is actually number 3. You can say solve cos x greater than equal to 1 by root 2. Greater than equal to 1 by root 2. What is the graph of cos x? What is the graph of cos x? This is the graph of cos x in 0 to 2 pi. Where value y is equal to 1 by root 2 lies. You know y is equal to 1, cos x is 1 by root 2 at pi by 4 and what? At 7 pi by 4. This portion is greater than equal to 1 by 2 and this portion is greater than equal to 1 by 2. So, what is our answer? It lies from 0 to pi by 4 and 7 pi by 4 to 2 pi. It lies from where? 0 to pi by 4 and 7 pi by 4 to 2 pi. Since it breaks into part, what do we do? Actually, we always move to left. This is customary. Normally, authors or question setter write answer in this way. If you break into parts, shift this to left. When this shift to left, what is? This is what? This is actually minus pi by 4 because cos minus pi by 4 is cos also 1 by root 2. So I shift this portion to this. And what we get? We get from here to here. What we get? Solution, what do we get from graph? Minus pi by 4 less than equal to x less than pi by 4. So what is the case? General solution is 2n pi minus pi by 4 is less than equal to x is less than equal to 2n pi plus pi by 4. This is the way. Now, if you want to go through this one, you can also go through this one depending upon your choice. Try to learn from each and every angle. Actually, this is pi by 4. This is 7 pi by 4. This will be the case because here cos x is equal to 1. This is not the case. Actually, you can say this divides this in two parts as in number line. One part is correct, one is wrong. You can say cos 0 is 1 greater than 1 by 2. Now we have to write answer always in anti-clockwise direction. Always in what? Always in anti-clockwise direction. And we cannot write 7 pi by 4 to pi by 4. We cannot write 7 pi by 4 to pi by 4 because we have to write a smaller one first and a smaller one first. This is greater. So what we do for this? We subtract 2 pi. So this is what? Minus pi by 4. In this way you can also get minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. Minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. So sine and cos x are treated in same way. Sine x and cos x are treated in same way. Now, let me do one more case. Suppose this is like this. Cos square x less than 1 by 4. You have to solve. Double inequality. Cos square x less than equal to 1 by 4. What you do? There you have to apply common sense. It depends upon your vision, your intuition. How to do this? Let me do. How to do this? Let me do. Actually, this you can say is solution minus 1 by 2 less than cos x less than 1 by 2. If minus 1 by 2 less than, if you come to this one, now, if you come to this one, what do you have to do? What do we have to do? Actually 1 by 2, y is equal to 1 by 2. You did know cos pi by 3 is 1 by 2, cos pi by 3 is 1 by 2. What is your minus 1 by 2? What is your minus 1 by 2? So you know, actually this is 4 pi by 3 and this is what? This is your 4 pi by 3 and no, this is your 2 pi by 3. Actually 2 pi by 3 and 4 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3. What will be the part of answer? What will be the part of answer? Minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2, this portion. Minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2, this portion. You can see between this portion graph lies from minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2. So we have to take this portion and this portion. What will be the answer? Answer will be, what will be the answer? Graph says what? X lies between pi by and 2 pi by 3. Or x lies between where? Or x lies between where? 4 pi by 3 and you can say 5 pi by 3. And we can add 2 and pi to get the solution. We can add 2 and pi to get the solution. We can get 2 and pi to, we can add 2 and pi to get the solution. One way. There are another way. Second method. It's therefore I am talking about all the possibilities. I am talking about all the possibilities. See, this create problems in trigonometric inequality. When we have to go for which way, it is not clear. That depends upon practice. You can see, this is actually pi by 3. This is actually what? This is actually 2 pi by 3. This you can say is 5 pi by 3 and this you can say is what? 4 pi by 3. Answer will be lies between this. Answer will be this. This portion lies between what? These two portions lie between minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2. What is the answer? See a new way. Can you tell me what is this line? Can you say what is this line? This line actually you can say is 2n pi plus pi by 2. You know, y-axis is what? 2n pi plus pi by 2. So we can write answer as x belongs to, now see the interesting part. 2n pi plus pi by 2 less than pi by 6. And 2n pi plus pi by 2 plus pi by 6. Or we can, or you can know, we can say this line is not filled by, this line actually, I have written incorrect, n pi plus pi by 2. Actually n pi plus pi by 2. So this is the answer. N pi. Actually we know, this line is n pi and this line is what? N pi plus pi by 2. So this is the answer. Now you can write as n pi plus, you can say what? Pi by 3 to what? You can say, do not put sin infinity n pi to 2 pi by 3. And if you know that period of cos square x is pi, this will be the answer. So is the case. So we can write trigonometric inequalities in different ways. That is the main point. That is the main point. That will not create much problem in option based question. Now it is not create much problem. You can guess from option that answer is written in this way. Here we have to add 2 n pi. Here we have to go through n pi. Why? Because what we see, actually this is minus 30 degree from here, plus 30 degree from here, pi by 6. Since this is 60 degree, this is plus 30 degree from here, this is what? Minus 30 degree from here. So we can say in this line, when we add my plus 30 or subtract minus 30, this will be the reason and this is the answer. So is the case. So is the case. So we have to alert about graph. Now, come to the final point on inequality. Tan x, you can say less than equal to 1. Is it better? Yes, less than equal to 1. How to do tan x? For tan x, key. For tan x, consider its graph in minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 and add n pi to final solution. What is the period of tan x? What is the period of tan x? We know period of tan x is, 0 to pi. We can do it in 0 to pi. But in 0 to pi, what happens in 0 to pi? In 0 to pi, actually, this is discontinuous function. And we try to avoid it. Discontinuity. What do we do? We shift this one to this one. And now, it's easy. It's minus pi by 2. It's what? It's pi by 2. Y-axis, x-axis, origin. This is the line y is equal to 1. So this is pi by 4. You know, tan pi by 4 is 1. So, at this portion, above this, tan x greater than equal to 1 and below this portion, tan x less than 1 or less than equal to 1. For equal to, we will take this side. So, we can say from here to here, when c at minus pi by 2, this is minus infinity to pi by 4, this is, if you see this portion, this graph is lie below line, what? Y is equal to 1, line below line what? Y is equal to 1. So we can say tan x less than equal to 1 implies what? Tan x less than 1 implies what? This implies actually minus pi by 2 to, we will not take an equality at minus pi by 2 because this is not defined. From minus pi by 2 to pi by 4, if you see the graph, this line in the x-axis. General solution for tan, we add n pi. We will add what? We add n pi. This is the solution. So you have to alert. You have to keep yourself alert. Now, let me come to the questions of domain. You know all the domain that I have written earlier in the beginning of this class. Now, let me come to the question of one or two question of this direct. Number 6. Find the domain of, you can say the question number 6, y is equal to log sin x minus 3. A very famous question from the book of Mr. G.N. Burman. Log sin x minus 3 plus root over 16 minus x square. Let me this. So what we do for chord x? For chord x, take the graph of 0 to pi. Try to take the continuous graph. Try to take continuous graph. For chord x, you take the graph of 0 to, for chord x. If you have to solve the, if you want to write, you can write. To solve the inequality of chord x, or to solve the inequality based on chord x, take the graph of chord x in 0 to pi. Now, come to the question of domain. What are the conditions? Conditions are, y is defined when? Y is defined when? First condition, sin x minus 3 greater than 0. Why? Log is defined when this is greater than 0. Base, suppose base is 10, doesn't matter. Domain of sin x is real number, so it will not disturb the answer. So it will not disturb the answer. Domain of sin x is what you have seen, real number. And what is this? Second condition. 16 minus x square greater than equal to 0. Now, I think this is easy to solve. Let me solve. This is x square minus 16 less than equal to 0. X plus 4 into x minus 4 less than equal to 0. This is minus 4 less than x less than 4. 1. How we solve this? How we solve this? Sin x minus 3 greater than equal to 0. Actually, it's easy. Suppose this has theta. Suppose for time this is theta. Sin theta is positive in first or second quadrant. If you want to go through graph, you can also go through graph. There are many ways. You can also go, this is a graph of sin x. This graph clearly shows when theta lies from 0 to pi, sin x is greater than 0. Or this, since this is 0, you can also do it with quadrant rule, minus minus. So that you have to apply the logic. When sin x is positive in first and second quadrant, means what? Means this lies between 0 to pi. In general what? In general what? We will add 2n pi. In general what? We will add what? 2n pi. So what we get? We get 2n pi plus 3 less than x less than 2n pi plus pi by 3. Answer will be the common of 1 and 2. Answer will be what? Common of 1 and 2. Greater than 0 less than 0 is very easy to solve. You can also do it by quadrant rule. Now, let me do the common case of 1 and 2. Let me do the common case of 1 and 2. How to deal 2? I am raising question. I hope you have done it. Or let me raise this one. Let me raise this one. This is actually what? This is actually from 1. I have written from 1. I have done 2 here and I am doing 1 here. Now, let me see. How to do the common part? How to do the common part? You say. Actually, this is the sign number line minus infinity. This is actually minus 4 and 4. Okay. Second part actually minus 4 to 4. I have written here. What about this? What about this? Actually, we see it as follows. What is that n is equal to 0? And 1 is equal to 0, we get what from here? 3 less than x less than pi plus 3. When we put n is equal to 0, we have to take the value of n 1 by 1 at n is equal to 0 this. So this is 3. First case suggests that minus 4 to 4. One of the case suggests that. This is. For this case, this is 3 to pi plus 3. This is 3 and this is what? Pi plus 3. So this will be the, I think there is open interval. Now, if we take n is equal to 1, it goes all right to this. And we need not write to this. We need not write to this as we can't go beyond 4. For n is equal to 1, we get what? 2 pi plus 3 less than 2 pi plus 3, I think 1 3 is missing. Yes, 1 3 is missing. 2n pi plus pi plus 3. This is the no pi by 3 plus pi plus 3. When n is equal to 1, this is 2 pi plus 3. Far right to 4, we need not it. So we take n is equal to minus 1. What at n is equal to minus 1? At n is equal to minus 1, this is actually minus 2 pi plus 3 less than x. At n is equal to minus 1. Minus 2 pi plus pi is what? Minus pi. Minus pi plus 3. To decide the value, here take pi as 3.1 for approx. So 3.1 for approximate, this is minus 0.14. At 3.14 deal, this is actually your minus 1.4, and this is important. This is minus 6.28 plus 3 minus 3.28, means this is here. Minus 3.28. Will you write minus 3.28? Will you write to minus 4? Will you write where? Minus 4. How to decide? Take pi. This is actually 3.14 plus 3. So go right to 4. I can this point as pi minus this as minus pi plus 3, and this is what? Minus 2 pi plus 3. It goes from. If you wish, you take n is equal to minus 2, it will go beyond minus 4. Beyond minus 4. You can take n is equal to 0 and minus 1 for value of x from n is equal to 0, and minus 1 will lie in this, otherwise lies beyond to this. If you take n is equal to minus 2, if you do yourself, you will get this. Not in the domain of minus 4 to 4. So, what is the domain? What is the domain? We can say domain is here, this one, common one, and union 3 open to 4 close. This is a question. Let's move to one more question. Now come to next question. The question is find the domain of number 7. Find the domain of y is equal to, you can say, minus 2 cos a square x plus 3 cos x minus 1. What is the condition? Condition generates only due to what? Condition generates only due to what? Square root. This is minus 2 cos a square x plus 3 cos x minus 1 greater than equal to 0. If you make leading coefficient positive, means multiply by minus 1. This is less than equal to 0. This is what? 2 cos x minus 1 into cos x minus 1 less than equal to 0. This is what? Actually this is 1 by 2 to 1 by 2 to 1. Now you can do like quantity. Simple means cos x greater than equal to 1 by 2. Simply means cos x greater than equal to 1 by 2. You have to do this. Since the value of cos x cannot exceed 1, this means what? This and this are equivalent in sine and cos. 1 by 2 to 1. And cos x greater than 1 by 2 means what? Greater than 1 by 2, maximum goes to 1. Now, how you do this? You can do this either by graph or by this. Depend upon you. Suppose this term I take this. Value of cos x is 1 by 2 and pi by 3 and 5 pi by 3. Either this portion will be correct or this portion will be correct in this method for sine and cos. Normally we do it this for sine and cos. Either this is or this is correct. This will be correct because cos 0 is 1. This will not correct. Here cos is what? Here cos is negative. So cannot greater than 1 by 2. And from here cos is 1 by 2 to 1. So is the portion. So what is the answer? Answer goes from 5 pi by 3 to pi by 3. Always go for anti-clockwise in this way. 5 pi by 3 to pi by 3. But 5 pi by 3 is greater than pi by 3. We have to move from lesser to greater. 2 points important. Anti-clockwise direction and from lesser to greater. From lesser to greater, what will do? So we subtract 2 pi from this. It's very easy. You can also know, you can also see sine minus pi by 3 is 1 by 2. So what we get? We get actually minus pi by 3 less than equal to x less than pi by 3. So domain is what? What is domain? Actually, we have to write general solution for domain. And normally we write a union here. This union means what? Take n is equal to 0. Write minus pi by 3 to pi by 3. Union n is equal to 1 for value union. Now it is customary to write what? Union. This is the way. If you want to see this through graph, you can also see. If this is the graph of cos x, this is the graph of cos x, 1 by 2 is what? 1 by 2 is what? This is at pi by 3 and what? This is at 5 pi by 3 is the portion. You have to this portion, we produce it to this. So when we produce it to this, it will minus pi by just I have done earlier. Is the case. Sometimes we apply to need common sense. Now, I am concluding the class. Trigonometric inequality. Not much question is asked in IT examination, but you have to be careful. You have to be careful. Why? Because there is no very hard and fast rule to do the answer. There are many rules you can apply anything anywhere. Either take help of graph or take help of this for sine and cosine. For tan, you have to draw graph in minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. For cot, you have to draw graph in 0 to pi. For sin x, cos x, secant and cosec x, we will add 2n pi in general solution. For tan x and cot x, we will add what? N pi, because period is pi. Now, come to next one, find the domain of, you can say y is equal to root over, you can say sin cos x. Interesting one. Not much mathematics will work. Now, if we want to, this is the concluding question of today's lecture. Now, let me do the solution. Actually, here what we do? Sin cos x is greater than equal to 0. What is the value of cos 1? If this is theta, what is the value of this cos 1? This is actually minus 1 to 1. This is completely logical question. Logic. What is this? This is minus 1 to 1. So, actually theta is cos x. This is minus 1 to 1. When we take this one, sin cos x is less than 0. Why less than 0? Because sin minus x is minus x. So we can say what we say in order to get sin cos x greater than equal to 0. What is this? This is cos x must be positive. Now this electric shift to this, and cos x is positive. Very easy to tackle. When we have to take sin x cos x positive or negative, now we will not go for graph. No words for this circular point. We just want quadrant rule. Cos positive in this and this quadrant. Cos positive from here to here. This is minus pi by 2. This is pi by 2. You can say 3 pi by 2 and pi by 2, but we have to go in anti-clockwise direction from lesser value to greater value. So what we write? We write minus pi by 2 less than equal to x less than pi by 2. So what is the domain? General solution, domain. Actually we will add n pi. This is 2n pi minus pi by 2, 2n pi plus pi by 2 and union. I would like to make one point clear here. Actually this is theta. Come to this one again. This is the solution. But make one point clear. Actually this is theta. You what say? Theta lies from minus 1 to 1. What is this? This is approx minus 17 minutes. Be careful. This is in radian. This is this and this. So what we conclude? If this is theta, the situation is like this. Theta is equal to cos x, but when we change it in degree, This is minus 57 degree 17 minute to 57 degree 17 minute. At this value, theta is equal to cos x. At here, sin x negative, sin is negative. So we have neglected here what? Sin x is positive. Sin theta is positive. This is actually minus 1 to 1, but when we change in degree, this is actually minus 57 degree 17 minute to 57 degree 17 minute, because 1 radian is approx 57 degree 17 minute. Okay? What happens? What happens when question is like this? Cos sin x. Cos sin x. This lies from minus 1 to 1. In degree minus 57 degree to 57 degree. And cos minus theta is cos theta. So x belongs to real number. I will give this question today. Here sin cos x. So this cannot be negative because sin minus x is what? Minus sin x. And this is what? Here cos sin x. Sin x from minus 1 to plus 1. But cos plus 1 is what? Cos minus x is what? Plus cos x. So this is for all real number. So this is trigonometric domain. Domain is not of so much importance, but what is important? It's graph. It's graph. You should have very clear idea of graph and try to do most of the question through graph as far as possible. As you get command over graph, everything will look easy. Now, in next class, I will go through domain of inverse circular function. If you do not know inverse, see my bridge course, probably up to 15-16 I have given some basic concept of inverse function. If you do not know basic concept, see my bridge course and then see next lecture number 6. Okay? Thank you.